One morning, I woke up with the idea of buying a Christ, so I decided to go out for look for it. I looked into for it various scrap shops, being completely surprised of high prices. With color in my mind, I didn't like the idea of how the local artisans gain lots of money selling Christ and other religious objects. The way they look at it, the more tourists there were coming, the more expensive the Christ will be. I only got in 2 or 3 shops. I wish I could enter 2 more shops. And I was around the third one looking for the Christ when the shop's clerk approached me asking the next. Do you want something specific, priest? Oh no, I was only giving a quick look to the objects. Thank you. Suddenly, in front of me, laid down on a table, I saw a Christ without his cross. I was going for it, but in the middle of the way, I stopped suddenly. I saw a Christ with a quick look, comparing me from the first instance. Obviously, I wasn't looking for the Christ like him. I wish I could find a better one. He was broken. But it was exactly because of this, it created a bond between us. Thirdly, I faked interest in the objects around the Christ until I put my hands on the Christ. It was a beautiful Christ. It didn't have his cross, and he also had lost half of a leg and an entire arm. And even though he still had his head, but he already had lost his face. I was lost looking directly in the space that was before occupied by his already lost face, until the clerk woke me from my daydream, taking gently the Christ from my hands. Oh, I see you are interested in this magnificent piece. It looks like you have great taste. Look at that. It's a piece that you will not find in any other place, but it's greatly deteriorated. It doesn't matter, priest. There's a great restorer next to the shop, and I assure you, he will make it look like new. That's granted. Finally, we both reached an agreement. The final price will be 800 pesos. Before saying goodbye, I asked the clerk if he by any chance knew the origins of the Christ. It wasn't a full surprise when I only received incomplete information, leaving most of his origins still in the mystery. But from the few things that I learned was that he was from the Sierra Aracena, and that was the mutilations were a result of a profanity in a war. After hearing that, I hugged him with a lot of care, and finally we both went outside to the street. After the night finally arrived, I closed the door of my room so I could be alone with the Christ. After looking for a second to the hall that before was occupied by his long gone face, I decided to ask him, Christ, who was the one who could ever think of doing this to you? His hands weren't shaking when he robbed you from your cross? Does he still breathe? Where is he? What would he do if he saw you in my hands? Did he at least repent himself? But why you don't want to be restored? Can you see, my Lord, that each time that I see in these conditions, I feel a great pain? The Christ responded me, that's what I want. That when you see me broken and mutilated, you will remember all of your brothers broken, limbless and devastated. Everyone forgets about them and turns their back to them. Don't restore me, so you can remember about all of these brothers. Lots of Christians revolt their devotion in a beautiful Christ, and they forgot the broken Christ that are their brothers. You should have more broken Christ, one of them at the entrance of every church, that screams with passion the harm, the pain, and the tragedy that was my second passion, in my brothers, the men. It's because of that I tell you, don't restore me and leave me broken alongside you. even if I kill some of your joy. Yes, Lord, I promise you, I responded. And a single kiss into his leg was the signature of my promise. Since today, I will live with the broken Christ.